君がこのビデオを見てるってことは僕らの日常が帰ってきたんだね。ただいまおかえり。いろいろ言いたいことはあるけど、まずは君の魂を形にして寂しい魂に戻ってくれ。そして生まれた君の門下の中狭いの今では泣いたい。坂の道でも立ち会って生まれたカオスがアホを呼び、そんな皆がみんなにいられる舞台で見つけた僕は君をまみれの狭い部屋の隅、華やぐ街の寂しいアパートの足を引きずる通学路、会話のない休憩時間に君がいる。僕は知ってるよ。何度目は知っての君に届けるよ。このビデオ好きな想いを言葉にして僕の日記姿を飾ってくれ。そして生まれた君の感謝せの上僕を重ねて笑いたい。夜にかけて生き延びた日も朝日に焼かれて消えた日も隣にいるから笑ってくれ。永遠なんてないっても君の代わりなんていないんだ。歌い方で踊り描き歌詞作りくらい旅してんできて果て繋いでゆくもっと続けてゆこうよ。分かち合うことの意味をくだらないけど今をして
Good morning. What's up, bros? Hi. Hi. Don't say you to me. Hi. Hi, everybody. I woke up at 8 a.m. today. Are you guys proud of me? So I'm kind of tired. You sure did. I had to. I had to go to the hairdresser today. I had a hairdresser appointment at 10 a.m., which means I needed to wake up at 8 a.m. to take 2 hours to wake up and put clothes on. And then I was there for almost 3 hours. And then I got home. And then I took a nap. Hi. 3 hours. I got my hair dyed and my parents got their haircuts. Hi everybody. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Let's watch some video games today. Let's watch video games get announced. Let's watch video games get announced. Do you guys watch the Xbox thing? I saw the Persona trailer, the Persona 4 trailer, and I'm kind of excited for that one. But I don't think I saw anything else besides that. I watched it on my phone in bed. Good morning, everybody. Merry Christmas. Happy birthday. I was hoping that last one would have been Titanfall because one of those kind of looked like a Spectre, but it was just some random robot show. You know what I mean? That robot was so sexy. That's how I feel when I play Girls Frontline. If you know what I'm saying. Damn, that robot's so sexy. You're hoping... Oh, actually, no, there's one other game that I saw that I was excited for. It was the... Did you guys ever play Wasteland 3? You guys know In Exile? They made Torment Tides of Numenera, and it was It was founded by the guy from Interplay, the guy that made Interplay. He made In Exile. They're making a Clockwork RPG, and it looks like the right amount of jank for it to be like a actual peak game. Yeah, Clockwork Revolution. Clockwork Revolution. That one seems good. The VA for Persona 4 Remake won't come back. The English or Japanese VA? Cause I play the game in Japanese. Cause I'm a weeb. I need to listen cause I need to listen to. Well, I guess this is the English version. But I like the Japanese version more. Can I even find this on YouTube? Does anybody post this? Everyday young life Junes.
Everyday young life Junes.
Everyday young life Junes. Everyday young life Junes. Are we gaming? Is there games today? Sounds muted. I know, cause they're yapping for 2 minutes. You know, listen to me. I'm supposed to be the one talking, but I'm too tired to put words into my head today. You're all. It's my stream. I'm allowed to yap. I'm allowed to yap. It's my stream. Last year's PC gaming show, they actually like had game announcements that weren't at the other shows because they're like PC games. I guess that's kind of the point, right? Is Half-Life 3 gonna show up here? Type 1 if yes. Two. Stare at the P4 remake. Does it mean am I too old and I like the PS2 aesthetics more? I like the new look. They just need to make sure they keep like the really like foggy vibe. You know what I mean? It needs to feel like I'm in 2006 in the middle of like a murder mystery. What an unreasonably optimistic question. You know me. The world's biggest optimist. World's smallest optimist. World's smallest optimist. And also the world's biggest optimist. Because I need an optometrist for my glass because I'm blind. Oh, it's counting down. Okay. What's up? You thought I wore contacts? No. Not in the same. I wear contacts in the same way that your mom wears balls on her face. She doesn't because she gave virgin birth to you.
Hello and welcome to the PC Gaming Show 2025. My name is Sean Day9 Plot, and once again, I am thrilled
so
to be
funny.
here with you, showing you the latest game trailers, previews,
I'm so
and
funny.
exclusive first looks at what's ahead in the world of PC gaming. But even more importantly, I'm delighted to be joined again by the co-host with the most, Mika Burton.
Thank you, Sean. It is great to be back on the PC Gaming Show, especially since we're cooking up something extra special this year.
Where's his hair? Did he have hair last year?
Today's show from a crucible of clandestine accoutrement.
Oh, that's right. Here in our high-tech hardware workshop, we've assembled some of the finest.
I didn't know he didn't have hair last year.
Secret operatives. You know where all the
It's the same guy. It's the same guy every year. Did he have hair last year?
We've made keyboards that can turn into cars that turn into boats.
We've also built a laptop that's a crossbow that's also a blunderbuss, and I'm afraid to touch it. That's how you know it's good.
We made a gamer chair that turns completely invisible thanks to cloaking technology.
Sean, the invisible chair never actually made it out of R&D.
Well, that's what they want you to think. Regardless, we're in the process of using every ounce of our high-tech, top-secret, burn-after-reading black books engineering at our disposal to build what we call the Rig.
Ooh. The Rig is a top-of-the-line AMD-powered gaming PC, and it could be yours. Because after we build it here today, we will be giving it away to one lucky viewer at the end of the show.
But that'll happen a bit later. Right now, let's kick off the show the PC Gamer way with count 'em, three world premieres.
Video games? Hi, Sean.
Dahlia, I know you're nervous about going home. But you're going to be fine. We don't know the state of the crisis. The job's
Is this a Subnautica type game?
Get in, get out. Don't get sucked back in.
Looks kind of like it. There's a lot of type games that I've been seeing this week. All right, I saw a lot of Tide games, Tide Slop, Tide like Dark Tide type games or Vermintide type games this week.
Remember, Dee,
I saw a lot of 4-player friend farming type games this week. And I didn't see very many RPGs. And I didn't see very many I saw a lot of survival craft type games. I saw a lot of Rust type games. I saw Scum for some reason. Did you not see the Expanse RPG announcement? I might have turned my brain off during it. I might have assumed it was a movie type game. I also saw like multiple Strand type games. Like the world's 3rd and 4th Strand type games. At least deck builders are dead. Is that what we want? I think deck builders aren't that bad. Oh my god, we can... Hi. Is this a Red Dead type game?
You are already defeated. The Sword Coast.
Is this the,
All these places will
is this a remake of that D&D game that came out on Xbox 360? No, it's Neverwinter Nights.
They
Okay.
call you the Shard Bearer, a piece of gifts blade within you. The only one.
Wait, I literally own. Let me open Steam. What the fuck? I literally own,
accused.
Neverwinter Nights and I have like 4 hours on it. I literally own the first game and I have like 4 hours. I got through the tutorial like dungeon and then I got to the town and then I stopped playing. This is co-op, right? This is like a multiplayer game. That'd be kind of fun, but I don't know if I know anybody that's like
Classic RPG, but
autistic
all
enough to
new and
play it.
shiny again. Honestly, I'm calling in sick today at launches.
Ooh, me too. I think my excuse will be Food poisoning?
I was gonna go with regular poisoning.
Interesting. Go on.
Well, I already have so many sworn enemies and even more unlabeled bottles in my kitchen, so it's entirely believable.
You know what? You do you, my guy. In the meantime, let's check in with Frankie and Jacob about the rig.
Like the movie?
I'm here with PC Gamer's managing editor of hardware, Jacob Ridley, and during today's show, we're going to be building an awesome custom PC. Even better, everyone watching will have a chance to win it for themselves.
This PC will be a gaming powerhouse with an AMD Ryzen 9 9950 X3D, a Gigabyte Radeon RX 9070 XT, plus 32 gigabytes of Corsair Dominator Titanium DDR5 RAM.
We're also throwing in
This sounds
a
expensive.
Corsair 870 Pro keyboard, Asus ROG Swift OLED monitor, and a Corsair Nightsword RGB mouse, all handpicked by Jacob.
We didn't forget a thing.
You know, I've actually been running into a problem lately. So you guys know I upgraded to a 4070 Super. TI Super. 4070 Ti Super. I'm getting my frame rate in Counter-Strike keeps dipping for whatever reason, like that one day. And it turns out that my CPU, because I'm using like a older AMD CPU that like from hyper-threading from like 4 generations ago or something, I had to disable like half the cores for Counter-Strike specifically. I had to download a program called Lasso, and I have to make sure Counter-Strike doesn't use a very specific number of cores on my CPU. And it boosted my frame rate double. Because of hyper-threading. You're probably on an AM4 easy upgrade. Yeah, but I don't want to spend money on a CPU. Do I really need it? Do I need it? Do I need it when I could buy more Counter-Strike cases and open them? Do I need it when I could gamble more? This is a slippery slope. Do I really need that money to buy food when I could open up a Counter-Strike case and get a knife out of it? Like, realistically, what CPU heavy games even come out? Okay, CS2 is CPU heavy just because it's a multiplayer game and it processes packets using the CPU. Huge ass packets. It's like getting mail delivered to your doorstep and you have to bend over and pick it up and you bust your back trying to do it, right? But like, what other game do I play where that matters? Mappies? Crusader Kings and EU4. Those are the only mappies I play. Tarkov? I don't play Tarkov anymore. Alright, I hate battle state games with a passion. EU5? That's not out yet. You something? Dun 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 dun. It's so fun. Dun dun dun. Da 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 da. This is just Unicorn Overlord. With a rhythm game. I want to play that. I want to play that one. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-ba-da. Bum, 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 ba-da. She found the game she likes. Get ready to review bomb. Just because you review bomb a game doesn't mean I won't play it. It's a cute Japanese rhythm game, okay? How you're gonna review bomb it, and then every person who plays Japanese rhythm games besides me is gonna vote it up? You think you outnumber the like 5 people that play shit like that? Julius, thank you for the tier 1. That guy got owned. Is this Realm of the Mad God? No. It wants to be. I liked Realm of the Mad God 15 years ago. Automate? Automate?
Celebrate when something reinvents itself. Necess overhauls its graphics, gets major updates.
Factory game?
It's almost as beautiful as the rig's Corsair RM1000X fully.
Play that pretty fun game. Well, now since I can automate my town and create an army, now I have to play it.
A perfectly executed heist set in a dystopian techno future.
Yes. When we heard the makers
They're so on the same wavelength. Save wavelength.
You know we had to find out more. So
They're
we
on the
infiltrated
same
10
save
chambers
wavelength.
And interrogated the makers of Den of Wolves. Here's all the info
Same
we dredged
wavelength.
from their genius minds.
We were prepped and ready for the heist. We had stolen Tier 7 passkeys.
Oh, is this that?
Schematics.
Oh shit, is this the game by the GTFO devs?
Security comms.
I'm awake.
The package was as good as ours.
I'm awake. Hold on, I'm awake.
Every
Well, I sneeze? No, I sucked in air through my lips.
fucked it up anyway.
I said GTFO while the humans were talking. Oh. Yeah, hold on, this is sick. I love GTFO.
We gotta be even more prepared.
Where's the release date? I've been waiting for this game for like 2 fucking years. I've been waiting for that shit for 2 fucking years, man. No, that studio's made by like old Payday people, right? That's why like Payday 3 was kind of not great, but GTFO was like the best game ever made.
First-person shooter, 4-player co-op heist game taking place in the future. We focus a lot on player agency, story, and keeping the player on their toes with some interesting elements that take you out of the brick-and-mortar world of Midway City, where the game takes place.
Ever get friends to play GTFO? I would queue up for like 1 or 2 runs every season. Okay, I would never get very far, but like the fact that there was a new season like every couple months, and like the missions were always fucking changing, and there's like an actual fleshed out story with the missions, it's like a crazy amount of content. GTFO is fucking insane.
Play around a lot with design. The freedom we have with this sci-fi space is a bit terrifying actually, because you can go nuts basically. We've actually told ourselves to not try to over-design stuff, but not limit us creatively.
Calm down, Chua. Like, I don't know. It's like it's so much more interesting than Dark Tide or Payday to me.
City arising from the sea. You want to look out at the city and see like, okay, so this is a living, breathing city and it works.
I remember last time Chua was this excited. I loved Payday 2. I loved playing Payday 2 in middle school, okay? And nothing has given me that same rush as much as GTFO did the few times I played it. But this is gonna be more accurate because this is actually a heist game. In GTFO, you kind of just got owned by
everything you do to
like weird aliens with tentacle faces.
breaks the theme. With a sort of a sci-fi theme on it, it enables you to stay in the pocket of thematics and still solve things from a gameplay angle. When making a game concept or a world, you have to think about what tools.
Remember the Payday Whip series? No. No. I played the video game. Sorry. Secondary. So, sorry, you fucking secondary. I played the actual video game.
Districts, there's even like district wars and this kind of thing within the city. So it's a very classical in a way, dystopian take, kind of like a classic role-playing game of saying like, oh, this is the backdrop, and I'm gonna hand you a new adventure and have a bit of fun. So there's something called dives in the game. It's basically a neural heist. In the middle of whatever you're doing in the normal mission, you can basically jump to this other place. Thematically, there's these architects that build these defense mechanisms that gets injected into people's minds, and then you're trying to break into one of those.
The dives allows us to explore a little bit with visual art design and gameplay design.
This is just level 1 in Ghost Frontline.
Extract information.
It's the mental world. It's the cybernetic internet world.
It can be a very high-end
diving into the neural network.
Of some sorts.
The dives provide change.
I'm jacking in. I'm jacking off.
Playing change of scenery, and it could be a nightmarish sort of abstract thing.
Imagine trying to navigate a forest or something like this.
Alright, E5 is gonna be here. I feel like it would be, right? Paradox has shown video games at the PC Gaming Show before.
Because it's this very abstract place, and also with gameplay, we could go from a shooter to a platformer to a horror theme.
Or we can have sort of parkour experimentation where you can run on walls. We make the rules for what the dives are and what they can be.
The heist fantasy in general maps really well to game psychology. I'm a psychology-driven game designer to a large extent because we want to motivate you to keep playing, and also like, what are we stealing and what's the economy of the game? And I'm not talking about getting people to spend more cash. It's what's the drive of the game? And I think building new things or crafting things is a very interesting area. A good example would be like this thing we did for Payday where you would craft masks and this kind of thing.
Yeah, we're going back to the mask.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then it's a masks game, right? I'm like, really? Yeah, maybe it is. But we wanted to make something different. Like
I forgot about that.
To go fully masculine, maybe doing you know these big skull masks. Like we don't want to limit us to not do it, but with the mask we have now, we actually wanted to bring some feminine, some sexiness. You know, so one of the inspirations we actually had was the Keira Knightley pout that she has, and there's also like these Japanese theater demon masks with Hannibal Lecter type of style. So as in the dives,
that's kind of cool.
You make anything. The masks are this
sex masks.
Allow them to
yeah, everyone's fucking brain rotted from when everyone's wearing masks for 2 years.
Where to put it in what categories? We try to hit kind of
paying for cosmetic. I think these are in-game craftables. Like you use you do the heists and then you use the money that you get from the heists to craft the masks.
Especially when we have
like Payday.
Where shit hits the fan, we panic together and try to solve it.
So if you put 4 people in a room and they play it, and you start to hear the voices go up and they start to be loud.
Probably both, yeah.
You know, like, yeah.
Are the masks gonna give us special abilities?
If you want to find out more about
I hope not. I don't want to have to pick. It's always you always pick drip over drive, right? You always pick drip over meta. I don't want to have to pick between drip and meta. Why'd they say no to the pink guy? Can you guys hit those moves? Can you guys breakdance like that? Chat, do a twirl. Chat, stand up and do a twirl right now. Rhythm slop. I don't think this is a rhythm game. I think you just dance. Your hip is this. What are you, a 7-year-old woman? Isn't this just that puzzle where you have like 3 people and 1 boat and you have to get them... You have to get all 3 people across the river in as few paths as possible or something? Isn't that like a solved problem? Stop putting math in my video games.
On the PC Gaming Show. Any advice?
It's not that hard. Just show up on time, learn your lines, and don't cross me. Don't you ever cross me, Ridley. I will destroy you. Also, tea with honey is great for a scratchy throat after a long day on set.
Okay.
Want to rehearse the next scene? It's that silly one where I'm trying to detangle a bunch
Puzzle
of
slop, blink slop. Just start putting random adjectives in there, okay?
Powerful friends and a long reach.
Alright, that was train slop, okay? There's a cart with a train on it. That's train slop.
Has a few special features to make PC building easier. My favorite is this tool-free SSD slot. Press a button and the heatsink comes.
That's a motherboard. That's board slop, okay?
No screw required, which means no more crawling on the floor.
No screw slop required.
Drop it. Then there's this Wi-Fi antenna. This combines standard 2 Wi-Fi connections into one easy to install.
No Wi-Fi slop either. We're Ethernet only chads.
Disconnect your GPU, hit the button in the corner, and pull it out. Job done.
Welcome to Evil Empire, where we've been working on the Rogue Prince of Persia's early access for over a year now, pushing the game way further than we ever imagined. I mean, just look at me playing. I'm happy, the team is happy, and our boss is happy. And the players, well, they seem happy too. Our 1.0 launch is fast approaching, so here's where we're at.
Team slop. Well, it's a platformer. I don't really play those. Prince of Persia. Is this it's the world's first Prince of Persia like game. Just like how Hideo Kojima made the world's first Metal Gear Solid type game and also Strand type game. Hi. Hi. Sunday Chua, hi. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hi. I'm here for the strategy games, and I'm here for Half-Life 3 announcement, and I'm here for Titanfall, and I'm here for Mountain Blade Bannerlord Shokuho, and I'm here for... What else am I here for? What else am I here for?
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I
To the PC Gaming Show showcase mods for games? Probably not. No, hold on. They showed off a Skyrim mod at the Summer Games Fest. One of the Skyrim mods that got greenlighted to be a game. What am I here for? Did they? Yeah. Sure, let's start. That was not Starfield. There was an angel, like, flying around with a sword and she had giant tits. Okay? That was not Starfield.
We can literally intercept the conductor, steal all his shit, and extract. Let's go, 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 go!
This is Tarkov. Shokuho come out when they released the Viking DLC? Didn't they come out with the Shokuho trailer like a few weeks ago?
Engine fall in 10, 9, 8.
Carabao, we gotta move!
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Engine fall. Open access. Extraction slop. I like extraction slop. Eve Frontier. Yo, sub. Yo. Yo, Gert. Yo, Gert.
Sci-fi survival experience. You start your journey alone. A tiny blip
Yo,
in a
Gert.
seemingly endless universe. As you struggle to gain a foothold in this hostile world, you can build rudimentary structures, improved ships, components, and more.
You guys remember when I played X4?
Begin to discover details about the universe and the ancient civilizations whose remnants still roam the
I don't think I need to play X4 anymore.
Everything requires fuel to operate, and good resource management is crucial to survival. The most potent source of fuel, crude, is necessary to build formidable ships, advanced structures, and even stargates, reconnecting the vast universe.
This is their single player game, right? Eve
Smart
Frontier.
structures are highly customizable and open the possibility for emergent gameplay only bound by your creativity. Founders have already created custom tournaments, specialized trading hubs, advanced security systems, and more. Are you ready to lose yourself on the frontier?
Founder access new era June 11th.
Space was dark, but that was dark. CCP really knows how to make
That's in 3 days.
Kind of beautiful. I'm honestly looking forward to being ambushed in the depths of space in Eve Frontier.
Or is that an MMO? I assume that was like a single player game because they already have their MMO.
Show Steam page, and you'll find every single game we're showing today in one convenient spot.
Are they creating another MMO?
So no scary
Is it DLC?
Absolutely. And now here's a look at some of the great games from puzzle publisher Astrological.
There's no it's an MMO. They already have an MMO. That wouldn't make any sense.
I'd say the days are blurring together. But what days? As for the isolation, I'm an introvert. It suits me. The contracts just keep on coming.
Factorial.
2 more rigs to construct.
Factory game.
Put me short in power. Gonna need more hydrogen generators.
Hold on, autism game. Guys. Guys.
334 liters of water in the last 24 hours.
Guys. Here, let me jingle keys in front of you.
Hydroxide.
Autism game. Come on, guys, wake up.
And with all that methane on level 2, that means methanol. After that, despite the fact no one really knows what's down there, I push on and keep going deeper.
Skyrim?
Welcome to Matsuzawa Manufacturing Factory number 1.
Oh, fuck. Guys. Guys. Autism game. Come on, wake up, guys. Why can't I close this now? Oh, there we go. Wake up! even has a rhythm game! Guys! It's a factory! Why is it only autism games? Who do you think plays on PC? No, I don't know. I don't know. This is they're single-sided belts, so I don't know. I don't know about that one. All of these new factory games are single-sided belts. Another one?
This is a factory in Modulus. Here.
Okay, slow down, guys.
Let's see how we got here.
You can't put 4 in a row up on the screen. What is this?
These 3 modules, which were joined, stamped, and dyed with pigment.
You're oversaturating the market.
In our blue pigment refinery, which was constructed from these modules, made by combining these modules, cut from cubes, which were melted from.
Imagine being the 4th in the factory stop sizzle reel.
Here.
This one has like a cool style, I guess. I don't know, but it has the same problem as all the other ones. Alright, single-sided belts. Are these games like really easy to make on Unity?
So, Jacob, have you got any quick PC building tips you can share with our audience?
Here's one. You know when you accidentally drop a tiny little screw into your PC case and it just disappears?
Oh, yeah, I hate that. Do you have some cool hack for quick
Yeah,
repair?
I guess that makes sense.
My tip is that
I don't know. The single-sided belts just makes it not that interesting to me.
I asked about tips. What can you tell me about the Radeon RX 9070 XT?
You need a factorial-like game where you make factorial-like games.
Is a hot ticket item right now.
We're like we're circling back around. We're reinventing Cookie Clicker here.
An RDNA 4 chip that can go toe-to-toe with NVIDIA's GeForce RTX 5070 Ti. If you're worried about running out of VRAM, don't be. This comes with 16 gigabytes of GDDR6. That's plenty for gaming at 4K. Plus, it supports FSR4, the latest version of AMD's upscaling technology, to help your frame rate. But what I like about it most is how easy it is to undervolt. This lets you run it with less power and still get top performance.
Does anybody do that? Doesn't everyone care about overclocking their systems and destroying their hardware? Ruining your warranty? No one overclocks anymore. Am I old? Am I old? I thought that's what everyone liked to do. How about underclocking now, Grandma? Get with the times, alright? We don't want our rooms to be 80 degrees in the summer. We don't benchmark with Crisis 1 anymore, okay? We open up Grand Theft Auto 5 with the ray tracing mods and 8K textures in 4K with no DLSS. No, you just Cyberpunk 2077. Skyrim with 600 mods. Is a city builder? Settlement builder. It's cute, I guess. Okay, Grandpa, yes, SLI was peak. Okay, hold on. I need to plug in my I just upgraded to 970. I need to plug in my 560 to use as a physics card.
The easy way out.
Give me all your love now. 'Cause for all we know, we might be dead by tomorrow. I can't go on wasting my time. Adding scars to my heart.
Cool aesthetic.
All I hear is I'm not ready now.
Delivery man simulator swap. Hold on. It's the term is strand type game. Okay. No wait, I saw this one. You make like it's like you like this guy like clones himself like 15 times, and they all have different personalities. So it's like kind of like RimWorld.
Yourself. Just look at us.
I can be ready.
I just wanted to find a way out.
'Cause soon enough we'll die. 'Cause soon enough we'll die.
I kind of want to play this one. This one seems kind of funny. Yeah, it's a self-cessed game. It's a self-cessed philosophical inquiry game.
Four players battle through a single massive labyrinth filled to the brim
Magica?
with monsters, treasure, and secrets. Customize each hero between 3 parts, inspired by 2nd edition Pathfinder. Or mix and match to craft the perfect hybrid. Whether adventuring solo or with friends, switch between the party's heroes on the fly to unleash almighty combo attacks to annihilate the forces of darkness. Deep below the surface, the dark sorceress Belcora.
You wanna know what I'm never gonna see? I'm never gonna see a game like Baldur's Gate 3 go to Menzo Baranzan.
Delve into the shadowy depths of the Abomination Vaults.
And it makes me sad.
We meet again, little merchant.
It's always Neverwinter.
Still
It's always Baldur's Gate or or Planescape Torment. What was that? What was that plane? What's the plane they're in Planescape Torment? What's that city? Center of all the planes.
While in the other,
Never gonna get Menzo Baranzan.
put your skills and
Baldur's Gate 4 will be it. Baldur's Gate 4 is never gonna be made. Or if it is made, it's not gonna be made by a developer that can do it justice.
you chase that vision, you may pause and wonder, is this pursuit more important than its destination? That answer lies within
Because
you.
Larian wants to do something different. And they deserve to do something different because they have other franchises. They should make a new franchise.
We build here at our
Do any original Sin 3 in development? Probably.
The rig. Mika and I have been preparing some
That's like 100% chance.
field work. Spy gadgets. See here. This might appear to be a standard ATX.
Larian deserves better. Larian deserves to make what they want to make with an infinite. They should just give Larian infinite money. They kind of got infinite money from Baldur's Gate 2.
Moving on, we have our range of hidden tasers. To the untrained eye, a coffee mug. In reality,
I want a very hyper moddable CRPG. That's what I want.
you guessed it, it's a taser.
Hey, what about this? Is this like a hidden listening device, USB, or is it maybe a spy camera? Oh.
That is, of course, also a taser. Don't worry, he'll be fine. Eventually. For now, let's check out our next exciting world premiere.
Barrel chopper? I know that sound, the barrel chopper? I'm awake. There aren't mud raptors with lasers. Where are there laser mud raptors? This is the real ice war on Europa. Home and harbor. Oh shit.
Your safety is your own responsibility. Sharing a roof with someone, make sure they're humans. Check their eyes and teeth. An overlooked visitor will kill you.
Going from barotrauma to like schizophrenia is like a... That's such a whiplash. I guess barotrauma is schizophrenia in its own kind of way though. I don't like that.
Hi, I'm Oscar, a solo developer, and this is my game, Botsu. It's an online multiplayer game where you control a ragdoll robot and compete in some very silly physics-based competitions. I started making this game in my spare time, and now you
This
can
game
play
looks
the demo
familiar.
on Steam. You'll start off in a lobby area called Bot Central, where you can meet up with your friends and mess
Why
around
does
with
this game
the
look
sandbox
familiar?
while they arrive. When you're ready, mind the gap and hop on the matchmaking train to your Botsu tournament. Your team will compete in bonkers boxball matches, steal boxes and drag your team to victory in stockpile, and try to be the last bot standing in sumo. It's even got physics-based power-ups, like sticky bombs, balloons that work on anything.
He just got turned into a nugget.
To swing the match in your favor.
His legs
You
are
can play both
gone.
online and split screen at the same time, and you can create crazy custom matches in the Steam demo right now. I hope you have fun.
It's pretty bonkers.
Spotlight, hot nights, glow red in the spotlight. I slay, big swerve, big roll, rich taste. I serve, line up for the looks that kill. So rich it can make you ill. Don't choke on a diamond pill. Cheap lies, get a gag like bow down to the golden strand. Get in line, I'm an hiding man. Come close, yeah, I'll use what I can when I can. I will.
Oh, Warhammer. Surely Half-Life 3 is coming out, right? Surely Half-Life 3 is going to be announced here. Valve would absolutely release Half-Life as a PC-only game, right? Right? Isn't No More Room in Hell like 18 years old? Isn't No More Room in Hell barely legal now? They need to stop turning source mods into games. Zombies are so 2009. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. He's right, he's not right. Zomboid came out in like 2018, okay? And it didn't feel dated. Oh, you know, the trend that I'm getting a little bit tired of? I think I've seen, this past week, I think I've seen like 5 games that are like medieval with zombies. Like sword, you have like medieval sword fighting, but with zombies. I've seen that like, I swear to God, like 6 times this week. like once it was a pretty cool idea, and then I saw it like 3 more times, and I was like, wow, I'm already sick of this. Somebody came out in 2013. What?
What an amazing collection of games we've already
What are you
seen.
talking about?
We are really turning up the heat this year.
We sure are.
Mika, what is that?
No, it didn't. You're lying to me.
Oh, wait, let me guess. It doubles as like a plastic explosive, or maybe it's a potent tranquilizing gas, or is that just
You're
like
lying to
another taser?
me.
No, it's literally just thermal paste. You know, it transfers the heat from your CPU to your heat sinks to avoid overheating.
Oh.
Plus, it is an amazing cookie filler. It's like forbidden icing.
Mika, you can't eat thermal paste.
Of course you can, especially not with milk.
Okay, let's check in on that build again.
Can we put it in the computer?
Absolutely not, but I'm certainly going to try.
Have they made any progress on this? Hold
Before we
on.
get ahead of ourselves, what kind of CPU is this puppy working with?
It's with no small amount of envy that
Have they made any progress on this computer build?
AMD Ryzen 9 9950 X3D processor. Put simply, this is the fastest 16-core consumer CPU.
This shit should be done by now. This shit should be in the case. They should be in the midst of trying to slot the GPU in and breaking their PCIe slot.
Tops of second-gen AMD 3D V-Cache tech? Check. This beast can work as hard as it plays.
And then they have to use their second slot, which means they can't use their M.2
for everything else.
drive, or they can't use like 2 of their SATA slots because it shares the same lanes.
Walk out of here with it myself.
Phenomenal. Peak PC gaming, courtesy
Doesn't take
of
you
PC
to
Gamer and AMD.
build a PC for 2 weeks? No, I finish it. I wouldn't like use it as soon as possible. I finish it fast, okay?
Looks like things are coming along perfectly with the rig.
I can build these things in like an hour tops.
Show you from our friends at Fail Better Games.
Set up the parts. I could do like a speed build in like 35 minutes.
The village of Chandley is
I grew up doing this shit, okay? Sort of. I didn't really build my first PC until I was like
for 100 years the practice of horticulture
14 or something, but I grew up around this shit.
even the simplest act of cultivation unpredictable. But you come from a long line of sorcerers steeped in the green and growing arts. Your family's old lodge has been empty for a long time, so don't expect airs and graces. Chandley may be small, but it's thick with secrets and set in its ways. Is it ready for the return of a mandrake?
Mandrake is my favorite secondhand store for goods from Japan.
Walked in a temperate rainforest and visited an ancient coal mine beneath the forest of Dean.
It's a world where overfishing might cause a river to put a curse on you, and where you'll go delving for bright minerals in the forgotten deeps.
Sunless sea and sunless skies did have some light cannibalism in them. You can't eat people in this one, but that doesn't mean that it's safe. There are old powers waiting in the corners of the world, and the night does not belong to mortals. If all of that sounds good to you, wishlist Mandrake on Steam right now.
Fair game looks nice. Yeah, it sure looks like a farming game. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean like, once you've played one of them, you've played like a lot of them. I feel the same way about like with that as I do with like platformers. Like once you've played one platformer, then I feel like you've played most platformers. You play Myst and you know what's gonna happen in Talos Principle.
A week in the life of a demon school student in under a minute. Starting now. Monday. Catch up on the news. Fight some guys using check your diary. Tuesday. Investigate a school classroom. Gain a rival. Fight some more guys. Find a dog. Wednesday. Romance your friends. Kick an egg. Fight those guys. Thursday. Follow some blood. Track down a missing sandwich. Pull a new friend out of nowhere. There's guys. You fight them. Friday. Find a cursed dog. Learn a terrible secret. Fight a really big guy. The weekend. Sing karaoke. race beetles, rent some tapes, and generally just relax. That's 1 week down.
That doesn't look bad. But,
An RPG with tactical battles right now.
it doesn't look bad. But I probably wouldn't play it. If it was like 10 years ago, I probably would play it. But I probably wouldn't play it now.
A caretaker deployment in Sector 43A. This video will introduce you to your unit and its sacred directive, the preservation and propagation of the human species. After global hydrosaturation,
Sex.
became uninhabitable.
Can I say that?
Humanity moved to orbit, but reproduction in space proved impossible. Moses responded with the Human Seed Program. Cryogenic embryos are grown to maturity in surface-based Lazarus pods, then transferred to orbital colonies for immediate workforce integration. Your caretaker unit manages every step: retrieval, growth, and orbital transfer. Caretakers maintain surface facilities, build autonomous...
It's actually... Wait, hold on. This is actually a sex factory. If they added sex to Factorio!
Enjoy the rest of your assignment. And remember,
you're the only one who can safeguard the future of humanity in The Last Caretaker. So
they added sex to Factorio.
Hey Sean, what was that?
I am so sorry. I may have eaten a light snack that just didn't really agree with me.
Wait a second, did you get into my thermal paste stash again?
I prefer the term computer hummus.
No, that's definitely a train, which means we are right on track for our next world premiere. Sean, no! Put it down.
Train game? Train game? Let's see, what is this? Survival craft? Raft on it, yeah, it's like raft, or like there's like one where you build a raft in space, or there's one where you build a raft in the air, in the atmosphere. It's another raft type game. The world's third raft type game just dropped. Forever Skies, yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. I played that a little bit. That's cool. Kind of runs like dog shit for me though. There's also a raft like in space. What's that one called? On a space train? There's a space train game? Hold on, give me the name of that. Oh, 2 different train survival games. I know about the one where you get chased. You're on a train and you get chased by a big clown train behind you. I wanted to play that one, but I didn't end up buying it. What is this? Is this Dragon Wilds? No. What is this? One where it's winter called Heat Death. No, the Barrel Trauma devs are coming out with another train game. A train survival craft game. Why are there like 5 of these, man? The Barrel Trauma devs are making a 3D train survival craft. And I want to play that one, because it's by the Barrel Trauma devs, which means it's going to be awful and janky, but like really fun.
Norex would like to offer you an opportunity. We have some dirty work we need you to take care of. At your own risk, of course. Keep your mouth shut and you'll be rewarded. You want to hunt monsters? Join Norex.
And don't ask questions.
I think publishers need to stop being afraid to hold on to IPs so much. Or like they need to stop being so afraid that they constantly hold on to IPs, because imagine if that was called like Turok or something. Wait, what is wait, hold on, what is this? This looks kind of cool. Tower mobile tower defense?
So you're good at building PCs, but can you build other things?
Yo, hold on, what the fuck was that? That looked kind of cool.
I can't build a car.
For the keys?
What about like a winching system to pull something heavy out of, for example, a lake?
I mean, maybe I could put together.
Say a car was in a lake and you needed to winch it out. Could you at least build a ramp to make the winching a bit easier?
Is that something you want to tell me?
I drove your car off a ramp and into a lake, but I only did it to put the fire out.
My car was on fire?
There is no point in jumping a car off a ramp if it's not on fire.
Is there any good news to this story?
Yeah. Just check out this ramp. You should install these before you start shopping for a new car.
Oh, that's the Corsair Dominator Titanium DDR5. This kit is perfect for building an all AMD Ryzen build at 6,000 mega transfers a second and with low latency.
I don't think RAM is cool enough that you can call it Dominator.
Enhancement kit. That's a pair of dummy sticks that look the part but don't actually contain any memory chips. This is a great solution for an AMD build, as it means you can stick to the more reliable slots on the motherboard 2 and 4 while looking the part. It also pairs nicely with our Haven 420 case, which offers thermal optimization through its central GPU airflow that sits within a dual-chamber design.
That sounds like the perfect hardware combo for anyone looking to frag draw cards, explore endless dungeons, or simply stream with friends. But while you're out there updating your part picker list, why not check out this exciting upcoming game?
World change.
HP Lovecraft quote, good start.
Where we hope to find salvation has stopped responding. We found it abandoned.
It's an RPG.
In ruins. Now we have to find out what happened and rebuild what's left.
There's City Builder. Oh, it's...
As we make the most of the little space the tree afford, we live under a constant threat.
It's tree punk.
Not an ordinary mist that we knew before, but one that overwhelms us with the worst kind of fear.
Thoughts on tree punk?
Survive in the new conditions. We must not.
Wait, is it actually by the Frostpunk doves?
We must
Tree protects. Wait, hold on. Wait, it's actually. It looks exactly like Frostpunk. It has to be the same developers, right?
And all before fear consumes us all. The tree provides.
Henry became the tier 1.
The tree prevails.
Yeah, the art is the exact same. I can't believe they made tree punk before the Frostpunk 1 remake that they're making too. Tree punk. It's not the same dev? What the fuck? It's literally the exact same like UI. The Omega hasn't been that long, has it? No, they're making like a definitive edition of the first Frostpunk or something.
Coming up in the show,
Is that Half-Life? Half-Life? Oh wait, that was like a giant person. What the fuck?
Your cult is waiting for prophets.
Wait, these are the cultists from the coffin of Andy and Lele.
Learn the occult. Spread the mighty one's influence. Find power in the god of your choice to bring the unseen depths to the mortal world. Now go. Vanquish the opposition. Burn the non-believers. Indoctrinate the uncivilized. And survive the horrors. Grow in power and
Grow in power.
You unholy sorcerers to overcome
For the Dark Lord.
enemies. You have what it takes to worship the Eldritch.
Have I played chapter 3 yet? No, not yet. I'm waiting. Wait, is it the complete chapter 3? Because I thought they were gonna do like part 1 and part 2 or something. I kind of want to wait for the entire thing to be out. Guns of Icarus. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, this is sick. Wait, this is awesome! Stars of Icarus! Wait, what the fuck? They haven't... For those of you who are Zoomers, alright? For those of us who are above the age of 19, alright? In middle school, we all played a game called Guns of Icarus, where you piloted a airship around. For the Zoomers, alright, that game is Sea of Thieves. For us, back then, it was Guns of
In an
Icarus.
attaché case full of throwing knives and tear gas canisters, the latest intel on Bond. James Bond. So we sent our secret agents to see what's happening at IO Interactive.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum.
When things got together and we figured out that we were going to work on such a legendary IP, we're very, very excited. It's a huge opportunity, and also
That was a big fucking sword. How was he able to carry that? Guys, how was he able to carry that sword?
Of this game in gaming.
The colleagues that we have here are phenomenal.
How's he able to do that?
Experience from the sort of agent fantasy that they've been building.
Bald strength?
And applying it
Is that a
to the
thing?
Bond franchise has been incredible to see and to be a part of. We're making a standalone James Bond game, but there are characters and locations that I think are going to make the fans of the novels and the fans of the movies and the cinematic history really smile. In any kind of IP where there's some known aspects of the character, you can initially view these as constraints, but really they're strengths because we get to work with all these amazing partners. Aston Martin and Land Rover, collaborations with Omega, and all of these things lends itself a sense of credibility to the player that this
He has the
is a real
stats for it? Oh, like Elden Ring. Oh, like Elden Ring.
Crafting this character.
Like Night Rain. Oh, I played a little bit of Night Rain. And I unlocked the Foot Girl. Do you guys know the Foot Girl?
On the character, yet bringing some part of IO into that.
The girl with the feet, with her feet out.
That it's an IO reimagination of the origin of Bond himself, and it allows us to really
No.
dive in and learn about what it takes.
She has her feet out on display. But they're dirty, and I tried to find a mod to like replace the textures of her feet with clean feet, but I couldn't find one. The Revenant, yeah. I tried to find a mod that replaced her feet texture with her dirty feet with clean feet, but there was not one for some reason. That's supposed to be like a day one thing, but it's not.
inherently charming. He's funny, but he's not yet cold. He's not callous. He's a more energetic. He has that impatience of youth built into him.
Somewhere in between.
Make one? I can't make one.
Worn down, principled young man, and then
How am I supposed to make one?
journey onto this
I don't know how to make textures.
colder guy that we might recognize. That space there was really inspiring to us.
He is very true to his North Star and his
Very cool.
values.
Thanks for that, Sheila.
And
You're
the story
welcome.
is very much about when you meet the harsh, political, dangerous world out there. How does a young man fare while still
Blender is
his,
free.
values?
Not only will we get
It's also free to shove you in a blender. Shove your face in a blender.
how he gets
Turn it to max.
Big part of how you solve the problems as you get to them, using the environment and weapons and charm, and obviously gadgets is a huge part of that. We have a lot of the gadgets you'd expect, and then quite a few you wouldn't.
Yeah. Will it blend? Twitch chatter.
Recognize some of these core elements from our interactive in our James Bond game.
A really core aspect of this game is what we call creative.
Don't sniff that.
It has to do with standing outside.
Or don't inhale that.
We're gonna give you an objective in here. You absolutely need
Human
to
smoke.
do that in a bunch of different ways.
Don't
But
smell
the
that.
difference is that you need a lot of patience to play Hitman. You need to be sitting there seeing the patrol. He goes over there and he likes wine and you overhear that thing. But Bond, he can also just walk through the front door. I'm actually just gonna go and talk to them. I'm just gonna go punch him right now. If you're a James Bond that wants to crouch along, you know, the covers and be careful and all that stuff, that's your Bond and that's fine. But we've crafted a game that has a lot more forward momentum.
Spycraft is part of our DNA.
Sorry. Oh yeah, don't breathe that in. Don't breathe that in.
The agent we
Humans, Twitch chatter, smoke, very toxic.
he's a
Don't breathe that in.
Whereas James Bond is very much a personality.
A big part of the fun of playing the game is to see what he'll say. Because he always has something great to say that you wouldn't have thought of. His quick wit and talking your way into and out of trouble is a big part of the core loop.
Oh, it's Bond slop. It's Bond slop. Get into the blender. Come on, let's find out if you blend or not.
That means that we are much more focused on Barry as a character, and we are much more focused on saving the world.
I think it's safe to say that we're dialing the action to 12 on this one. We wanted a physical Bond. We wanted fighting to be visceral and brutal and violent and super fun and exciting. So we've spent a great amount of energy on making a system of free-flow combat where you're fighting multiple opponents at once. You can grab them and punch them and throw
Is
them
it Bond or
into
just
each other.
Hitman with a
Use the
British
environment.
skin? Isn't it like actually a Bond game?
And upping the dynamics.
But it's made by the Hitman devs. So it's gonna look a lot like Hitman, but it's Bond.
Is seamless in and out between that. It's very, very exciting. We as a studio and as a team have evolved.
My problem with this, okay, my problem with this is that James Bond looks like a zoomer. He looks like he's 19 years old. He looks like he's like no more than 26. He hasn't had enough forays with women to actually to embody James Bond.
Bond experience, and we've really pushed our engine to sort of.
Bond's supposed to be like a womanizer, but he's like
this production has pushed our internal.
He's like
miles ahead of what we were.
He's like still a virgin.
Depicting these beautiful.
He's like waiting for the right person, you know.
Exotic types of vehicles, not just normal vehicles. So take everything we know, but also evolving with technology to deliver an experience
Two streaming.
that is
Hi,
more
Saf.
advanced than we've ever done before.
This has to be a larger-than-life action adventure story, and that's what we've delivered. But it's always with character at its center. There's never action for action's sake. It's because it leads to the next thing. It's because he needs and has to do this in order to succeed.
Monster energy, shaken not stirred. Yeah, like he doesn't drink alcohol because he doesn't want to. He doesn't like the feeling of having his mind clouded by anything. You know, he doesn't like not feeling sober ever. You guys know those memes from like 2005 13, where it was like, here's what FPS UIs are gonna look like in 10 years. This is what this kind of looks like. Aim Lab Slop is the aim training game. Wait, hold on, this is just surf. It's just surf. It's a surf game.
When the world ended, we shielded our city.
It's a B-Hop surf server turned into a video game.
We endured.
Cruelty Squad surf map slop. That's so specific.
Only you can shatter our chains, guide our armies, defend our kingdom, propel the evil hordes. Rebuild what the enemy shattered and restore the might of our city. The lands of Bastion still whisper secrets. Relics of power waiting to be claimed. Together, you are legions. Not even the hordes of the Unraveler shall halt your
This is like this is a StarCraft mod, right?
strength will never cease to grow.
Isn't this looks like Dawn of War?
You will break us free.
This looks like Warhammer 40k Dawn of War 2 or whatever. Who's releasing this kind of game in 2025? Truth Nuke.
That's because there has. It's in your best interest to listen to me.
Pull your loadout. Yo, what the fuck? This is sick.
Good work. Head back to the van.
Pig face. The movement looked kind of nice.
As you can see, we are running a fine-tuned engine of gaming goodness. Oh, speaking of, Sean, what's going on with the rig?
Let's find out. Frankie, Jacob, status report?
We're doing great.
They haven't even put the RAM in that they showed off.
We're installing next.
I'm just wiring up everything with our Gigabyte Aorus X870E motherboard. It's got a suite of features for reliable overclocking and memory performance.
They haven't done anything.
Thermal armor and heat sinks will keep our Ryzen X3D rig running great without running hot. And of course, our GPU, a Gigabyte Radeon RX.
They haven't even put a GPU in there. They're talking about the GPU that they haven't put in yet.
Third-gen AMD ray tracing tech for competitive 4K
They have to clean the
performance.
RAM. Yeah, dump it in water.
For those of you who want to speed up your own PC build, I've got a technique I always use. A montage.
A what?
A montage.
My RAM is bigger than yours. Whoops it out.
Oh, a montage.
Tree on the table.
Right. Great idea, Frankie.
Freeze frame high five.
Freeze frame what?
Let's compare RAM sticks.
Not gonna lie, I'm starting to get a little bit worried about the rig booting, but oh, perfect. In the meantime, here's some new tech for you, or should I say, some new Terra tech.
You guys remember, a week ago when I said if I asked my dad, or if I say to my dad that I'm gonna, I said if I ask him if he needs help digging up the stones in the backyard, that he's just gonna say, no, let me do it, don't worry about it. I asked him that today on the way home from the hair salon, and he said, no, it's okay. You can just stay inside. I'll take care of it. think I'm just gonna have to do it myself, guys. One of these days when he's not home, I'm gonna take a stream day off. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna dig up every fucking rock in that backyard. Okay. Is he taking care of it? I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out. Is this The Sims? Oh, they're so old. They got old together. Did we already get a new Sims recently? Yeah, Inzoi. But it's kind of like AI. It's like AI, you know? Why is everything beige? Welcome to the modern day. Sorry, the color of your childhood has disappeared. Everything is sad and depressing now. AI slop. Listen, I'm trying to avoid saying slop unironically. I don't want to just call everything slop. That's... Wait, I didn't realize how big chat was. I don't want to just call everything slop, okay? That's such a lazy way to describe things. We can't just add adjectives, okay? We can't just do it. Oh, this is friend slop. Oh, this is Darktide slop. This is delivery game slop. This is friend farming slop. Wow, yeah, more roguelike slop. I'm gonna go play Balatro for 14 hours. Damn, they're really making more soul slop. In 2026? We're entering 2026 with soul slop. We're entering 2026 with Persona slop, with Persona 4 Revival. Nice remake slop. I love slop, okay? Give me a spoon. I'll dig it out of the bowl.
Oh, I didn't see you.
Eat it non-stop, okay?
I have got a special friend stopping by, but don't tell the folks upstairs. It's a surprise, you see. When you see them, just let them know that they can add any of today's exciting games to their wish list. Follow the link below to see all the goodies in today's show. And in the meantime, let's see what our friends over at Rogue Snail have been cooking up.
Persona 5 Revival before Persona 6 screenshot this. Well, because they have, because the Persona team is in charge, or the people in charge of the Persona team moved on to the Metaphor team. Alright, so they added a new team at Atlas for Metaphor and their other games. And then they have their Persona team that, I think is like trying to get used to making games or something, so they keep making these remakes of 3 and 4. Before they move on to 6. So yeah, we're gonna get 4 remake before 6. 100%. Like the Persona 5 guy is not there anymore. And a 5 remake. Truth Nuke. That's truth slop, honestly. The fact that you said that, that's kind of truth slop. Is this a Path of Exile slop type game clone? You know Diablo fell off and it's no longer Diablo. Oh, how far Activision Blizzard has fallen. I misread that as what? What did you misread it as? Can you type it in chat?
First, aggravated vandalism.
This is my fetish.
Then
He's just destroying those houses. The alleyways look like Half-Life 3. This looks like Half-Life 3. Vor. Open your mouth, bro. Oh, you can barely hear it. Here, I'll turn it up. I'm sorry.
Chef, opening your own restaurant may feel like a fairy tale, but it's trickier than it looks. Customers curse you. The hordes line up at the door. Elder God.
Say the spire.
All of this can really burn your biscuits. But you will be forged enough.
No, it's not Hearthstone. Okay, it's not Hearthstone. It's not Hearthstone. We have better games to compare it to than Hearthstone.
Ancient hunger has awoken. And the path to a demon
We can't use Bungie.
through its
Why did I say Bungie? We can't use Activision Blizzard games as a reference point anymore. That's not how this works. Okay.
Hey, let's check.
We don't call things WoW clones. We call them Final Fantasy 14 clones now.
Saboteurs in the mix. Hey, Mika, how are the kids looking down there?
Diablo clone, no. StarCraft clone, more like Supreme Commander clone.
Printer, it's too dangerous. I told them the rig is way too valuable to be anywhere near a printer.
I know.
We have to stop them.
No.
Warcraft 3 clone,
They're downloading a driver.
more like Warhammer 40k Dawn of War 2 clone.
Maybe it's an okay Jacob.
Overwatch clone, Marvel Rivals
No,
clone.
no, he's sobbing.
Or the more general hero shooter.
God, I can. Yeah.
Why, you maniacs? Why?
Damn you, printers. Haven't you taken enough from us?
Well, while our team does some troubleshooting, let's take back the post-apocalypse from hordes of mutants and co-op roguelike.
But Marvel Rivals clone is an Overwatch clone. Okay, alright.
If you're watching this tape,
Dirty
it
Bomb
means the
clone.
world has ended.
I'm one of like 10 people that played that game.
It's not a game, it's a state of mind. It's about having such a cool gun, you're untouchable. That's why they call it Gun Touchables. Collect crates in the wasteland to help you kick more ass. But your enemies are getting upgraded too, and that's where things heat up. So get ready to blow stuff up. And smack stuff with a shovel. And shred stuff
You're
with a
like browsing the free tab. Oh no, Dirty Bomb was actually like a good game. Also, I was underage. So I didn't have a job, which means I didn't have money, and I didn't like asking my family to buy me things because it felt awkward.
Whatever this thing is.
Because I didn't like being told no.
You're up against a million maniacal mutants that want nothing more than to pound you into hamburger meat. There's only one way to survive, and that's to be
That is a penis.
Gun Touchable. Coming to early access on June 17th.
You can't pirate multiplayer games. And also play with people at the same time. You pirated Modern Warfare 2? You can do that. Count some, yeah, but mostly not ones that people actually play. Hamachi was a thing. Sorry. Oh, well, that's cool. You have friends? I can't play Gary's Mod servers with a pirated copy of Gary's Mod. I can't play Trouble in Terrorist Town when I don't own a Steam copy of Counter-Strike Source, so I get textures on
Coming up in the show.
TTT underscore Minecraft Tower. TTT underscore MC underscore Tower. You're just gonna play on VAC servers? I don't wanna play Dark RP with a hacker. I don't wanna spend an hour making $100 and then get get shot in the head by a spin bot.
And this is the Superhero Dispatch Network. I hope you're ready for your first shift.
Wait, we're doing this? Hey team, this is your dispatcher.
Someone's robbing the museum.
Hero swap.
Watch and learn, Sonny. How do I mute you?
This isn't Marvel swap. This isn't Marvel. It's just it's
Today's
keep
Friday.
swap. They're heroes. Yowamushi pedal slop. Hime, suki suki daisuki hime, kira kira rin. Have I shown any good games so far? Yeah, the Den of Wolves. Den of Wolves and a Barotrauma expansion. Those are the two that I'm interested in. I should really go outside slop. If you do, can you take a picture of a worm?
This is a rare kind of game that leaves you asking the important questions. Like, why aren't all the world's bicycles shaped like hot dogs?
We can only hope the answer reveals itself someday. Until then, let's turn our attention to the latest from FBC Firebreak, the next game from Remedy. And if my tracker is working properly, it looks
This
like
doesn't look
catching
that
up
bad.
with the Bureau.
This doesn't look that bad. I don't hate Control. The reason I played Control in like 2019 was because I got a 3070 and I wanted to use ray tracing. But I never finished it, but I don't hate Control. But this is kind of Tide slop, you know what I mean? This is kind of like Dark Tide-esque, Vermintide-esque, Killing Floor-esque slop.
But at least you won't be alone. Your fellow firebreakers will have your back. Fighting together, fixing together, and hell, even showering together. If you can stand your ground and stick together, it'll be more than
Left 4 Dead slop. You can't use Left 4 Dead as the baseline anymore. Okay, that was a perfect game, and they haven't made another one in 20 years. You have to go with what the kids are playing nowadays, which isn't Left 4 Dead. It's Vermintide, or Killing Floor, or that's it really. Vermintide, Dark Titan. Helldivers. Is this dive slop?
So, that's the job. Sounds simple enough. Good. I've got a liability waiver here with your name on it.
Kids nowadays don't play Left 4 Dead. Welcome to the stream, old man.
Absolutely epic. Delivered on all fronts.
And you guys call me old?
My student days. It might have been the post-it notes, the traffic lights, and the slight feeling of regret in the shower. What have we signed up to? Mike Hayata, you're the game director of FBC Firebreak from Remedy Games. Thank you so much for joining us. What have we signed up to here?
I don't hate Control. I think it doesn't. I think it's got
so
like
we're really
an
excited to
interesting
share
premise.
a lot more of the game, stuff that we haven't shown, a little bit of all of the 5 jobs in the game, which are kind of different crises that you have to deal with. But yeah, so we're getting close now.
I remember when Control came out in 2019, and we're revisiting that world in FBC. Why was now the right time to revisit?
Yeah, so right now it was just a great time for us to kind of go back to the oldest house. We never wanted it to kind of feel like we were retreading on Control, and that was like definitely something we thought about a lot. And one of the reasons why we shifted into a first-person perspective, so you could kind of go back into the oldest house and see
This
it
is
from
like
fresh eyes
bastardized
in a
Control, to
different
be
way.
honest. Yeah, well, I mean, it's a multiplayer game. It's not a atmospheric third-person
and I think
action-adventure game. It's a first-person
totally
Vermintide
to the side of Control.
type
This was a really big challenge for us because, of course, Control was very,
wave-based
moody and
shooter.
atmospheric and very like horror tinged.
Horde
Of course,
game.
It did always have that little edge of absurdity. And speaking to that, this is kind of like why we leaned into
It's
that
just set in
more
the same
absurd angle.
universe.
Because Control was very carefully built for a single-player experience. Since we are sort of a kind of joke around with your mates and just kind of have fun thing, we didn't want to totally like betray that franchise, but we did want to take those kind of recipe components and just flip them around. So we keep that kind of edge of like horror and tension and stakes, and we just add a lot of the absurdity at a higher value. So for example, like you saw Sticky Ricky, our gigantic monster made out of sticky notes. In one of our trailers, somebody I think actually shouts like, "Sticky Ricky! Sticky Ricky!" Which was to us very, very funny, but to that character, completely terrifying.
And Sticky Ricky is joining us today.
Yes.
He's just getting himself together, and maybe he'll answer a few of my questions.
Say I don't necessarily have 3 straight-up fraggers on my team. Are there roles that we can adopt in this game?
Yeah, absolutely. So the game is kind of built around a trifecta of kind of saved loadouts that are centered around tools. We call these crisis kits, and each one was developed with a different play style in mind. So we have one that kind of shoots these gigantic like liquid globules you saw in the trailer, and this is for the person we always just imagine almost like Scarface, like I don't really care, I just kind of want to paint the world with something. And then we have another one which is a tool that kind of looks like a pogo stick mixed with a defibrillator.
Yeah, I was in GTFO.
And you might be surprised, but we always have this as like a precision and tactical instrument just because you can kind of relocate yourself and move around easily.
Rocket jumping?
The last really complex tool, which is literally just a wrench. Just a wrench. It's a gigantic piece of steel. So we made a lot of active decisions to try to get people right into the gameplay. So that's at the cost of some direct storytelling, but we haven't scrimped any on the world building and the big narrative and what it feels like to be inside of the
No, I don't know. It doesn't.
We do associate Remedy with these big narrative games, so much imagination.
It's not gonna have the same atmosphere
So this
as
feels like
Control,
a
but
new
I didn't really
departure
care. I don't
for you guys
know if I
moving
care
forward.
much
So
about
why?
that.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was cool, but I'm not like attached or anything.
Whatsoever expecting those type of experiences, which by the way, I personally adore.
I'm not excited about this one like I am about Den of Wolves, but it doesn't look
But the
bad.
thing is that we, as soon as we started making more than one game at the same time, we just wanted to say, hey, is there a way to kind of like open the doors? If you are a huge Control head and you know all of the lore and you really love it, and you can't convince your friends to try this game out, we wanted to give that kind of step in. So even though it's not really what Remedy is today, I do hope that a little over a week from now, it will be part of what Remedy is in the future.
So, Mike, as an online cooperative shooter, what does this game look like in, say, a year's time?
Yeah, that's a great question, especially because, the online space, I think a lot of people treat it very differently.
Am I
One of the
gonna
big
be
things
able
that we're
to
about
shoot
is
more
avoiding
things
kind of
more
like
often in the video
FOMO,
game?
like engagement. You don't need to check in every day. We're not going to kind of add a timed battle pass. So if you come in on day one and you come
No battle pass?
a year from now, all you're going to see is all the great stuff that we add. And speaking of that, already in this year, we're going to add 2 more jobs. That adds to the other 5 game modes that we ship with, already growing it by about 40% by the end of the year.
No battle pass, no buy, okay? Let me spend $25 every 6 months on your video game.
Okay, I have news for you. There is
Give
a
it a
stapler in the
year.
game.
I'm a genius.
So in the game, actually in that trailer, you probably saw that big traffic light. That's actually called the red light. It's an altered item you may have seen in Control. It's now corrupted by the hiss, and in certain settings, it can show up and kind of hit you with a big red light. You're not allowed to move until it gives you a green light. There's another one, which is a stapler, which if you are a super Control nerd, you might remember from some of the posters in the oldest house. Is that a stapler an altered item? And then you see a nice little clip art of a stapler. Well, that stapler actually shows up, and it kind of behaves like a fly. It sort of like buzzes around your face and gives all the enemies a lot of additional health. So yeah, there you go.
Where can we sign up?
Yeah, lots of ways to play this game. Of course, we're on all the major consoles, on Epic Game Store, or you can head over to Steam where you can wishlist the game today. It comes out June 17th. Grab your friends, and we hope to see you there.
Well, go on then. Go clean the oldest house. Sign
That's
up
like a
today.
week.
Thank you so much, Mike, and good luck.
Thank you.
Why so soon?
The FBC. Lovely bunch over there for, as long as they last.
Hey, didn't we cook up a few trinkets for FBC personnel at some point?
I mean, we offered, but spy gadgets just don't hit the same way when you spend your whole day working with evil typewriters and turn your bones backwards.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Well, up next, if you've been looking for the perfect excuse to wear a toga, and who hasn't?
This is a long,
here's
long
look at
segment. This
Ubisoft's
entire thing is
entry
long.
into
It's already been
long-running
going on
strategy
for
City Builder, Anno 117, Pax Romana.
an hour and a half. I didn't expect this to be 2 hours long. I expected this to be like 45 minutes long. Pax Romana.
To be immortalized in ornateness, here's a little lesson in greatness. If governing is your vocation, it's all about location, location, location.
Go where you haven't gone before.
Find a religion
Or 5
or more.
Romanize your territories, or keep them Celtic if you please.
Sharpen your steel or lose your head. I'd prefer Pax Romana instead.
Is this? I don't know how I feel about this one. Is it Civ Slop? Is it Roman Civ Slop? No, it's Anno. Oh, it's the new Anno game. Anno 177 or whatever. I don't like Anno. I can't play Anno anymore. It makes me angry. Anno 117, Pax Romana. Yeah, it makes me angry because like I'll play it for I'll play it for like 5 or 6 hours and I'll feel like I did nothing.
There's a tower.
Yeah, that's it.
What when you get to the top of the tower, what's there?
It's like a top of a tower.
There we go.
So every game you play, yeah, true. Yeah, it is a longer burn type game. I don't know. I can't enjoy Anno. I'm too my attention span is too short. I need to see growth fast. Like I need to see growth fast. Any more meds? Maybe it's time to get on Vyvanse. Is this Tide Slop? Guys, is this Tide Slop? Is this a Dark Tide type game? They're never gonna give me a tech priest. I'm never gonna play Dark Tide because they're never gonna add a tech priest. Oh, did you guys see the new Warhammer 40K CRPG that's coming out? The Rogue Trader, the not Rogue Trader, where you're an Inquisitor. I'm infinitely more interested in that than Rogue Trader. I'm infinitely more interested in the Inquisitor game than Rogue Trader. I feel like if you do an Inquisitor game, you're gonna be able to do some really fucked up shit, you know?
I'm sure you're eager to see more of the rig, and I'm eager to show it. So let's check back in with the build and see where things are at.
Oh, hi Mika. We have had a slight hiccup. Looks like Jacob forgot the #1 rule of a new PC build.
An offering before you start, or computer spirits drink your heart. He forgot the sacrifice.
You have to do the sacrifice.
You've got to do the sacrifice.
Can we scold me later?
All right, I should cut him loose while he's still got blood. Sit still, Jacob. I don't want to hit any important bones.
I am loving how normal things are today.
What?
And a quick reminder, you can find every single game from today's show in one place at the PC Gamer Steam page over at pcgamer.com/wishlist. My own wishlist is currently buckling under the strain of so many amazing games.
And you know what? Speaking of amazing games, here's our next world premiere. A brand new game published by Ponkel, the creator of Vampire Survivors. Get ready to go berserk.
It's very shiny. A lot of sparkly effects going on. This is just Risk of Rain 1. Wait, this is just Risk of Rain. Wait, this is just Risk of Rain. Rain. What's with all the Risk of Rain type games coming out? All right, Risk of Elden Ring, Night Rain, Risk of Ring just came out. Risk of Rain 2 came out like 6 years ago. This Rain Slop is also coming out. Is this single player or is this multiplayer? Borderlands. Oh, do you guys see the new Borderlands coming out? I think they stopped it with the humor because I watched like the Borderlands trailer, and there wasn't a single joke in the entire trailer. And like the entire presentation for Borderlands, there wasn't a single joke, which might actually be a really good sign. Maybe you just didn't get it. No, like they didn't try and do the thing that they do with what's the character's name, Jack, in Borderlands 2. They don't try and have like this one comic relief character who's really annoying.
This could be a party. We simply can't pass it up.
Off we go, Buckaroo!
Lippo Plus, for when you want something a little different.
Coming your way.
Handsome Jack.
What's on your mind?
Yeah, that was his name.
The anomaly.
The bend.
We could theoretically send TV through it.
We already are.
The Bend is a planet-wide hallucination and a hoax.
Everyone seems so anxious to say something that they don't get their facts straight first.
Consider the Bend as a source of signal intrusions and dangerous interference.
The Bend is the future. It's our future.
Couldn't catch me zooming into any bend in space.
Let us eagerly embrace.
What am I watching?
The abyss.
Is this Persona 4?
Television. Only on Blippo Plus.
This is Persona 4.
All those games have looked great, and wouldn't you know it, we've
It's
got
like a Command & Conquer cinematic.
Hey, I'm Felix Schade. I started Morbid Metal a few years ago as a solo dev, and what began as a small passion project has evolved into something far more ambitious. It hit Steam Early Access this summer, and I can't wait to show you more.
Morbid Metal?
Morbid Metal is a fast-paced, roguelite hack-and-slash that is built for intense combo-driven
Single-player Warframe.
You play as an advanced AI, trapped inside a deadly simulation. Your mission? Explore its beautiful and brutal iterations, grow stronger, and prove your worth to your creator. You'll control up to 3 characters. It's a bit like switching weapons in a shooter, except here, you're switching full-on playstyles. Each character has their own unique combat style and active abilities, which are unlocked as you explore the simulation. You can even chain attacks between different characters. Start with Vector to quickly dispatch enemies.
I feel like having normal games anymore. Everything has to be a roguelite. Because I'm sorry to say this to you, but if they made a normal game, alright, where you just run around and beat things up, you're gonna play it once and you're gonna get bored. You specifically are gonna get bored. You need like upgrades and like a sense of progression, or else you specifically are gonna stop playing.
Designed to be tough but rewarding. Each new run reshapes the world. Layouts shift, enemy types change, and you'll have to adapt and make strategic choices to succeed. Choose character upgrades.
When was the last time you played Halo 3 on Legendary, okay? Without skulls.
Some of these choices push you to take risks, others offer abilities, rewards, and modifiers, which alter your combat style, making each run truly unique. Play the free demo tomorrow during Steam Next Fest and wishlist now for early access on August 20th.
Is birthday party allowed? No. Trust no one, not even yourself. You guys those of you who had Xbox Live in like 2011, do you guys remember that like ninja parkour battle game? You know what I'm talking about? With the stick figures? What was that called? N++, that's right. Is that series still around? The N+ series? Isn't it a Flash game? It started as a Flash game, and then they made one for the Xbox 360. That wasn't a Flash game.
Good morning, Emberville.
Public transport slop. Urban infrastructure slop.
The bus services will start in the tracks in Ashtree, but will expand to more neighborhoods as passenger approvals roll.
Nice Euro Truck Simulator clone.
The city council says this will be the test.
Oh, I love to get home from my job and start my second job as a bus driver. And then all the Europeans are furiously typing in chat right now. This, but unironically.
Going on the factory floor. Make sure there's no production line issues holding up the rig.
Well, that's a great idea, and I've invented the perfect spy gadget for just that.
Hey, Sean, there is a big window right behind us. We could just look through that.
Oh, look through a window? What is this, the Stone Age?
You know, I'm pretty sure they didn't have windows in the Stone Age, Sean.
Why would I use an obsolete Stone Age technology when the wristwatch I invented is capable of tracking my steps and hacking into any camera system on the planet instantly?
Okay, that's actually really amazing, Sean.
Well, I'm glad you like it because I took the liberty of making a Mika model a gift from me to you. Here, tap on the icon and you'll instantly hack into the warehouse cameras.
Okay, Sean, this is a little bit much. Wait, I have to make an account to use this?
Well, it's a free trial for 7 days, but then it's only $9.99 a month after that.
What?
And look, two-factor authentication for safety.
Sean, this is and now I have to connect my Steam account?
It's plot vision as a service.
What? This doesn't look that bad. Survival game. With the giant magnet? Hold on. Hold on, it's a survival game with a giant magnet. You can't go wrong there. Atmosphere. And it's got a catchy title with a pun in it. Subnautica, because it's underwater. Forever Skies, because it's an infinitely generated map where you fly an airship. Barotrauma. Baro, because pressure, because you're underwater trauma. Barotrauma refers to the condition where you have trauma from being depressurized really fast. But it's also a traumatic game because it's kind of a horror game. The fact that it has a magnet is, yeah, it is a +2. The magnet really, the magnet kind of sells it for me. I need to at least try it for 2 hours. If a game has a giant magnet I can pick things up with, then I have to play it. I'm so crunchy. Farm game. Hold on. I'm awake now. Stardew Valley murder mystery. Yowie slump. Oh, it's not a murder mystery. It's demons. Okay, never mind. Grave Seasons.
You know, it's about time someone made a cozy life sim filled with supernatural horrors, just like my everyday to-day life. And of course,
if it was a murder mystery, I'd be like 30% more interested. But it's monsters.
So this should hopefully scratch an itch.
It's monsters, not
horror
people.
Game we've got for you. Feast your eyes on this, if you dare.
On this most auspicious of nights, I would like to raise a toast. New friends, I bid you welcome to the club.
We've got to get out of here.
That's the older robot.
Hello, Chiwa Magic
For
Patting.
anything dangerous.
Kids, I think you're John. Hi.
A terrible curse has drawn you together, but fear threatens to drive you apart.
Did you seriously rob me? Is that blood?
God! Oh, God! Keep your cards close to your chest.
Have you guys ever played a tabletop game called
For you'll need to
Nemesis?
decide who you can trust.
Is somebody there?
Kind of makes me think of that.
The rest of my guests arrive.
Born of the Abyss, Vampire the Masquerade, Bloodlines Unofficial Patch, Doom 3 Phobos, and more mods join GOG. Pre-installed and ready to play, smooth as never before. Just add the mod to
That's
your
kind of
library,
cool.
click download, and install it. It's that simple. GOG has
I
teamed up
guess
with
Steam
modding
hosts
communities
mods
to bring
now
you
with
iconic fan
Greenlight.
creations,
Wait,
which
is
by
Greenlight
restoring
still around or is
content,
Greenlight
fixing
dead?
long-standing bugs to introducing entirely new quests, characters, and experiences, breathe new life
GOG
into
shilling is
classic
always
titles.
welcome. I love shilling GOG on stream. I love complaining about people who complain about CDPR.
Later this year.
Hungry? Yeah! Get some fast food. Velocity noodles. Fast food at its best.
This is what Watch Dogs should have been. Hotline Miami. But Hotline Miami was good, guys. I thought we'd like that one. Is this Minecraft? I swear to God that was the ladder texture from Minecraft. Literally the ladder texture from Minecraft. I swear to God. Do you see that? Minecraft. This is Tomodachi Life, except better. Dinkum. Ikum bokum. Ikum bokum.
Well, Sean, by using my advanced spy technology of looking out the window, I think the rig is just about ready to boot up. Hey, Frankie, how we doing in there?
I think we are just about ready to power this bad boy up. What do you think, J-Money?
She's ready to roar. Sean, would you like to do the honors?
Imagine if they paid Linus to do this.
I thought you'd never ask. Ugh. It's alive!
It's beautiful.
You gotta install yours.
I love it more than any parent could love their child.
As a mother, I take offense to that. But in this case, I'll allow it. And if you are watching this now, this very PC could be yours. Mika, what do they need to know?
That's right, you could be the proud owner of the rig. In all of its top-of-the-line AMD-powered gaming glory. All you need to do is follow the link below and fill out the PC Gaming Show survey, and you will be entered in a chance to win.
I mean, I'd like to enter myself, but I am public enemy #1 in 14 countries, and I'm not about to add another. So head on over to PCGamer.com.
What do you think those 14 countries are?
Now. Get your hat in the ring.
So our build might be finished, but we've still got more games to show. So let's take a look.
There's still more games.
Me from the evil within. May the Lord protect me from the evil within. May the Lord protect me from the evil within. May the Lord protect me from the evil within. May the Lord protect me from the evil within. May the Lord protect me from the evil within. May the Lord protect me from the evil within. May the Lord protect me from the evil within.
Holy shit. Now this is what I've been waiting for. Clover Pit. Wait, what the fuck? Are they bringing out all the fucking cool shit now? What is this? It's like a combine harvesting facility with goats. The keys to keys. Wait, wake up. Wait, hold on, no, hold on. They're like bringing out all the cool shit now. I have an engine on my gun. The enemies shoot. The enemies cast surf.
We're PlayFusion, a studio done
Nami
by
wave
AAA
ult.
rules who still believe games belong to players. Descendant is an FPS capture the flag reimagining where strategy collides with chaos.
FPS capture the flag. I love capture the flag. Is it actually like a team-based capture the flag game? Oh shit.
It's like capture the flag on crack.
Wait, hold on. No, go back to that one. Show me more of that one.
This here's Tyler Glale. Yeah. We're coming to you from Santa Cruz, California.
I wanted to see more of that. Hold on, there's a giant tank with a flamethrower in front of it.
Yeah. Here's the
That's fun.
Yeah.
What seems to be going on with the little guy?
Yeah, I think my cat's sick. Yeah, he's got a broken neck. He has horrible IBS. His mouth and one of his ears are missing. His soul was removed by a Kandarian demon.
What was that last one?
He's taken a shotgun to the face a couple times.
What?
He's got rabies and pretty.
How come the capture the flag game with the flamethrower tank gets like 15 seconds and then I have to hear about this lady's cat shits?
Who doesn't nowadays, right? He appears to have a conjoined twin.
Having sex.
He has a gambling addiction. He was probed by aliens. He was mauled by a large headless beast. His tail appears to be growing ahead. He has ADHD. He got into a fight with a dog.
Eugenics, coming to Steam February 10th, 2026.
Magnificent games and a magnificent gaming PC that you could win. Once again, head over to pcgamer.com/survey.
I want to see more of that tank.
Mika, have you noticed that since powering her up, we've been hearing that annoying, super ominous voice?
Yeah, kind of like we tore the very fabric of our plane of existence and brought through this terrifying unknown being drawn in by the awesome process.
That was a cool looking FPS. It had like gun customization and a tank with a flamethrower in front of it. And it's capture the flag, which I never see a game do capture the flag anymore.
Yeah, I feel it in my teeth.
God, same. But okay, listen. The show's almost done, so let's finish strong and agree to stop messing with whatever is saying the rig.
Great idea. Let's close out the show the same way we began, with a trio of exclusive world premieres.
Half-Life 3. Half-Life 3, come on. One of them has to be it. Gabe Newell is somewhere on the planet Earth, which means he's alive, which means Valve still exists, which means Half-Life 3 has to come out, right?
Paul Mason, 34, former surgeon at Westwood Hospital. You've been brought here to perform a surgery.
Is this the Thing game?
Paul Mason, former surgeon at Westwood Hospital.
I don't know how, but I think we've done this already. All I want is a way out of here.
It was like a choose your own adventure horror game. I think those are kind of cool. Is that Eli Vance? We trade the life of one entity exists and another does not. He's not British. And another does not. This entity continues, and this entity does not. Gordon, wake up! Okay, they're kind of turning tower defense games kind of crazy. I don't think my tower should move. Tower offense.
What a spectacular
It's itch.io,
games,
but you're a tower.
The gadgets, the non-lethal electrocutions, the thermal paste.
Oh my god, the thermal paste. And speaking of gadgets, we've got time to show off one last little invention of ours.
Oh, goody!
Inside this keyboard is a hidden compartment for storing hand-encrypted messages, and I've left a special farewell message for the viewers. We have just got to crack it open. Yeah, this is just a normal keyboard. It's Jim's from accounting.
Poor guy can't catch a win, and this soon after the divorce?
Oh, a reminder to everyone, thermal paste isn't food.
A big thanks to Frankie and Jacob for building the rig. And thanks, of course, to all of you for tuning in.
We'll have to work super hard to top this when the PC gaming show Most Wanted returns in December. Thanks for watching.
See you in December, everyone.
But I want more slop.
We're going.
All right, it's time. Tell me when.
Can I have more slop, please?
To the PC Gaming Show pre-show.
Hold on, I need to go back. I need to find out what that first-person shooter was. Okay, I need to figure out the name of this. Not that one. The next one, right?
Imagine
This one.
where strategy collides with chaos.
I need to find out what the name of this is. Wait, hold on. Like, there's so many. I can customize the shit out of my gun. And it's capture the flag. And there's like a tank. Where's the tank? There's rockets. And there's a tank.
Chiwa trash.
Does this count as a tank if it has wheels? Tanks need treads, right? This is a monster truck with a flamethrower. Hector, thank you for the tier 1. You see that? It has fucking flamethrower. Why did this get 2 seconds? There's like vehicles all over the place. This looks fun. The Ascendant.
Capture the flag on crack.
That sounds like fun. Let's see. I'm excited for that, and I'm excited for. What else was I excited for? Den of Wolves.
Every variable accounted for, but we fucked it up anyway.
I want this one. You were right. They are baiting so hard with the helmet designs. That's the pilot helmets from Titanfall. This game looks so ADHD. Have you never played Payday before?
Next time, we gotta be even more prepared.
Ask for slop that looks at the non-slop? Oh, I don't know. What am I supposed to say? I like cool video games. I think this is gonna be cool as fuck. Oh, and then Barrow Trauma. That's also what I want. I want the controversial take. I like playing video games. Controversial. Do you guys agree? No? Oh. Okay. But there's no games to play. But there's always games to play, guys. There's always games to play. There's always games to play. Like Expedition 33 that I still need to finish. I bet you pre-ordered the Switch too. No, I don't know what games I would want to play on the Switch too. I don't know what games I would want to play on the Switch too. Maybe Pokemon Legends Zaw. Pokemon Legends Zaw. See that GameStop stapled some Switch 2 screens by accident? I hope I get a stapled screen. Legends of Zaza. You could be stuck on Mario Kart. I don't think I enjoy Mario Kart. GameStop more like GameSlop. My GameStop has unironically like removed 90% of the wall space for games and replaced it like now it's like a mixture of like video game merchandise and anime figures now. At like the GameStops near me. Not the wall-to-wall Funko Pops. Who buys physical games? Yeah, I mean, like, they're making the right business decision. It's all like, you can even buy like Gunpla now. At least at some of the ones near me. Hi. Well, I mean, well, for like the Switch, I like buying physical games. I like owning the physical copies because you can't really download. Like, if you don't have internet for like a week, then what are you supposed to do? Nothing. Wouldn't that suck? Wouldn't it suck to just do nothing? Because you can't play your game because you can't download it. You're like, oh. All I have downloaded are the online-only games that I play non-stop. Guess I'll play the Master Chief Collection. Oh, I can't, because I didn't download it. Cry in the corner? The real answer is you're supposed to go outside and do something, but I like video games. I have to play video games. Switch doesn't have physical copies now? What? Huh? Huh? Doesn't it have the port where you put the game into? Some will, some no. Oh. I think I get it. Your face is half the screen? No shit. Sorry, I'll move away. I'll make myself smaller. Does it make you feel better? Go 2/3. I can't go further than this. Remember the anime girl, please? Okay. Oh, you want a picture of this bald guy instead? Is that what you want? Is this what you want? Type 1 if this is what you want. Type 1 if you're a fan of this. Bald better than balding? I'm glad we agree about that. Half-Life 3 announcement this stream? No, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna be. It's gotta happen this year, right? It's gotta happen. There's still Gamescom and the Game Awards. Right? Wait. No. Surely Valve was just waiting, okay? Surely Valve was just waiting for like all the announcements to be over, and in like a week they're just gonna shadow drop it, right? Right? Sure you done with TTS or just a stream? I haven't had TTS in 6 months. I know it felt like yesterday, but time passes onwards forever. Like right now it's 5:16 p.m. and then in a minute it'll be 5:17 p.m. just like how 6 months ago was 6 months prior to today. Because 180 something days has passed. Or more. Shouldn't be like that. That's fucked up. Yeah, shouldn't. Yeah, time should just stay still forever. Nothing should ever change. Like, first-person shooters should never have gotten rid of capture the flag. What's next tomorrow? No, next is next is
Everything we love disappears.
next is Scrandle. Queen's Park Rangers top nachos with melted cheese and salsa, a little bit messy, or a double smokehouse burger for £7. In terms of the amount of food, this has like no meat on it. It's actually nachos with no meat, but this is like 2 patties plus onions plus bacon. We go for Y Combo Wanderers Hellfire Barbecue double smokehouse burger. Both scran. They both scran, but the right was definitely better. Right looks kind of dry. Yeah, but left looked too wet. Pie, chips, mushy peas, and gravy for $4.50, or chicken tenders and chips for $10. These look like they've been put together with panko, P-A-I-N-C-O breadcrumbs. These look delicious. Seven-pound cheese wurst with ketchup on top, or meatball sandwich. Meatball sandwich with chips for £7. What are they doing in the Netherlands? No sauce or anything. You get a couple bites of just bread. Don't worry about it. I fucking hate vegetables. Gourmet hot dog for 5. Ugh. What is that color? What the fuck? Looks like vomit. You get like shit in a bun. Ew. Ew, it's got like it's like got like globs of something. What is this white? This like pale beige stuff. What is this? It's a tuna pulled. I think it's supposed to be pulled pork, but what the fuck is that? Or beef pastel with a pint. Beef in bread, or slime. Slime in a bun. 12%. It's bad. It's bad. Chicken burger and dirty fries for $5.50, or tortellini bolognese with a beer? It's unmelted cheese, but this has unmelted cheese too. This is like fresh grated cheese on top of that tortellini bolognese. Alright, let's see, but you ain't eating that standing. Good thing he's on a table. He's at a table. And it comes with a beer. What the fuck? Chicken curry and chips, or chips with Nutella? My god. How is this 50 cents more? Do Germans really eat this? Does this come with the Pepsi? If this comes with the Pepsi, this for sure. 31%. It doesn't even look like... Hold on. Do you see the color on that Nutella? It didn't even look like Nutella. It looked purple. Asada fries or chicken sandwich? It has to be the asada fries. The chicken sandwich looks good, okay? But it's 14 pounds. The asada fries... Oh, it's Los Angeles. I should get asada everywhere. I was gonna say, if this was England, this would clear easily. Because British people would have never tried anything like this in their lives. Am I gonna get 100% today? No fucking shot. Hot dog for 5. Or sausage, egg, and cheese for 7. This is on a bagel. Chubby dog. We've seen this hot dog before. I don't know what this is. What is this? This is not mustard. Alright? Is this like cheese that's cut in a way that it's like stuck together like this? It's not brown mustard. What is that? How is that? It's solid there. Horseradish? This is not a sauce. This is not liquid. Okay? This is a solid. This is solid. It's stuck together. It's like laid on top of it. Gravy? Gravy's not solid. Gravy's a liquid. It's not mustard. There's no fucking way this is mustard. Chunky gravy? You're just coming up with shit. Double cheeseburger with bacon for 6 pounds or pepperoni pizza for... Fuck. Wait, this one might actually be hard. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Alright. Hold on, we have to go through this, like, analytically, okay? Cup and char pepperoni. Personally, not a big fan, but it's popular. The outside color suggests to me this is not wood-fired. Alright, there's no burning anywhere. This looks like... potentially, alright, they make one big pizza in a normal pizza oven that comes out at a specified time. No hand making of the dough or anything here. Alright, maybe a little bit on the undercooked side. Maybe. Potentially, okay. But you know what? You're gonna eat it and it's probably gonna taste okay. Another problem. Look at the edges of the cheese there. You can see that it started to droop over, but now it's solid. When you touch that, it's gonna be a little hard. Because it's been sitting out for a minute. So they definitely make one pizza, cut it into slices, and then just give it to you, maybe barely reheating it. Versus the greasiest fucking double cheeseburger with bacon you've ever seen in your life. Alright? The meat looks good. The bacon looks good. The cheese is melted. But this bread, this is dollar brand. This is like the 99-cent brand hamburger buns. So, the calculation we have to make here... Oh, and then also, the slice of this pizza is maybe the size of this guy's hand. So it's gonna be like, this is like gonna be 2 slices out of like a large pizza or something. Like a 12 to 14 inch pizza. Like 2 slices. And this is gonna be a lot of fucking food. It's a double cheeseburger. Personally, I'd risk it on the burger. Because the browning on that meat is actually really nice, even though it's like the greasiest fucking thing in the world. The pizza, I feel like I'm gonna eat this, I'm gonna be sorely disappointed. This has the potential to go either way. Either the bread ruins it or the bread makes no difference. Hell yeah. Tacos, a burrito, and fries for £9 or churros for $1.50. Oh, fuck. Okay. Take this one slow. Alright, this is £9. It's in Canada. I don't know if I trust the Canadians when it comes to Mexican food, okay? This burrito, if you look at the contents of it, it's like 60% rice. The tacos over here, hard shell tacos with like a teaspoon of meat at the bottom. You can't even see the meat. Decent amount of, the fries look nice. Is this ketchup or is this salsa? Can't tell. It is, hold on. Left is a lot of food. But is it £9 worth of food? And is the quality worth £9? Meanwhile, you cannot really ever go wrong with churros. I mean, yeah, some people might not like the caramel. Okay, but this is a tourist trap item that's gonna taste amazing to the American, Canadian, English person's palate. This is gonna taste great to someone whose diet is comprised of processed white bread. What? I missed one? Off by 0.3%? What? That was so close. Oh, shit. God fucking damn it. I thought it was gonna be the perfect game. That's the closest I've gotten to a perfect game. Meal pack is a no-brainer. I don't know. Like, for £9, like, that burrito doesn't look that good. I'm gonna be honest. The burrito doesn't look that good. The burrito looks mid at best. And the tacos look like they're gonna be... The tacos are 99% shell, okay? The tacos are 99% shell. Does Canada have good Mexican? Probably not. Probably not. Taco Bell looks better than those tacos, except unironically, right? Like, kind of true, you know? Okay, bros. Okay. Thanks for hanging out to watching the stream. I'm gonna go take a nap. I woke up too early today. I have to... Oh, what else fucked up? I'm gonna have to wear, like, a towel. I'm gonna have to put, like, a towel on my pillows for, like, the next, week or something. Because the hair... I always dye my hair darker. Like, every, like 6 months or something. And that's just gonna fucking shed everywhere. It's gonna shed everywhere. And it's gonna leave marks everywhere. You know how, like, after, you know, like, after, you guys can relate to this. I can't relate to this because I'm two-dimensional. But you know how after you guys, like, go and take a dump and then you, like, go running, and you're, like, really sweaty and then you pull down your white briefs and there's, like, a huge mark? It's kind